But if Raven's not partying, what's he doing?
But listen, we were just talking about knees defense. We could talk about how Gold actually approached that first game or two versus knee. Super active on the offense, really trying to force a reaction out of knee. It just didn't work. Will he try that versus Pena? We're about to find out. Gold versus Pena, the Raven versus Claudio. This is loser semis. Let's get into it.
I'm also looking for how Gold tries to adjust timing patterns against Pena. You know that Pena likes to go for a lot of counters, a lot of parries. Maybe that's going to come into play, or he's just going to walk clean around them, wait for the whiffs.
It is a 3D fighting game.
It is, indeed, yeah. Goes mid, down back 2, this time going for the low after back turn.
He blocked that. I love that.
Yeah,
I love that move.
Warhound goes with the back 2.
Nothing amazing happens here.
Mid launch at the
Everything is
out of range. Burst, just out of range, but the side
Yo, Ash, thank you for the 34 months, only almost 3 years, yes sir. As someone who has never seen Fully Cooley, what is reanimated? Are they remaking the whole show? It is a fan project where, yeah, they remade the show, basically.
Lets the string rip, 2-1 snap kick.
It is a collaboration between like hundreds of different people who are just big Fully Cooley fans that just made a passion project of like remaking the show.
Put him at the wall, running to finish it. Gold, you said, is either going to be lightning strikes or it might be real sleepy. And right now, Gold is making this Claudio clinic.
Damn, bars.
Oh, he caught him on the side, though. He's not going to get a crazy combo, but he's going to push towards the wall.
His sidewalks have been on point. The lateral movement from Gold right now.
Yeah, we should watch the original. The remake is just a fan project, like just for fun.
Unfortunately, at the wall, you drop right in front of him like that. Goes with the low smash. Guard, punish.
I like that knee challenge, too.
Yeah.
That back 3, locked and loaded. Again.
The jab. You got an opportunity. You still got heat. Getting a little bit more because you're using the clones. Yeah, I see. Pena step.
Not buckling to the pressure, though.
And now you're seeing the defensive side for Gold. Didn't last long, but it's only 8 seconds left. We've seen it a few times. We're about to see it again. Hit him with the rage.
You saw the first time he was willing to just let him cook a little bit with the.
I have not seen the Flowers anime.
Like that. Second time puts out a jab to try to interrupt, perhaps. Comes up with the while standing counter hit, jackknife, and gets the
Kick
round.
Neo Freak, what's good, man?
That's how you know it's a ninja. The cameraman couldn't even keep up with
back 3 threes again. Putting those knees on him. Gold. Jab touch, swing.
Oh, again. Not going to get the full combo running too, but again, just having that pressure pushing towards the wall.
Trades. Still ready to get the follow-up Pena.
His foreground rotations have been on point, and they've given him a lot of opportunity. But here we go. Heat engager from Pena. Shadow clones at the wall. Low snap kick. I don't give. Comes up with the duck in the while standing one, though. Pena right back in there. Sidewall situation. Low kick. Break on the throw. Shadow clones.
Yeah, it's just this one guy.
Never mind. Comes through.
Pena's kind of like the only real Raven player.
Like that, eats the mid.
I want a Pena forehead protector.
I mean, there's a couple other people that do play Raven, but no one as prolific as Pena. You have like Tishimon and Hayes. JDCR used to play Raven once upon a time.
The new stuff. Hold on.
Okay.
Wall push.
How are you going to deal with this pressure now? Ugh.
I'm out.
Oh, he got caught again, too.
Look at this offense. Heat burst.
Activation,
you can't
shut
leave.
down the approach, yeah.
He's going to have to use his.
That was a bait. He didn't take it. Charge it this time. Put it on my card.
Move is so dumb.
1-0 Gold.
I mean, that's kind of a checkmate situation for him there because he, as a Raven player, he's hesitating. Do I do the clone? And then he got caught. That's like a third instance in that set alone.
Especially pinned against the wall at that angle, too.
Yeah. He got chased twice for it. Third time, he just stood there and took it. Rough. Again, pretty close, but still rough.
Let's go. But once again, this is exactly what I was talking about. Pena's been one of the players that have really kind of forces that game. That's what Raven has to do, right? Gold taking it all off the table. You're going to, engage.
Here we go. Starting things off. He's going to get hot and nasty.
Power crush, I like
working
it.
out from back turn now. Trying to give himself a little bit of space to work with the mountain approach. Great duck there. And then the 4-4-3.
The vampire's knees.
Sudden strike.
Here we go, has the wall. Follow up here, what's the mix?
Activation here.
Eat the damage.
Soul zone, paint, goes with the low. Low slide
Ninjas.
punch.
Might have a chance again. He dash cancel.
After the 4-4-2. Looking for the highs, trying to crush it with the sweet chin music. 2-4, goes with the low after.
Very
Pena.
nice.
Like it.
Fast offensive pressure here.
You know, it's very different too because towards the end of the round, he was pure offense. Wolfwood was having to react there. This is the pace that Pena wants. He wants to be able to force the offense on him.
Spitting that heat. No, gonna hold it.
There's the back bop. Mogul testing him with these mid strikes. The threat of the follow-up.
Pena not
Side
budging.
step 4.
Wall
There's your
split.
flip, yep.
1 and
He's
2.
done.
He dash extend. Bull Gold close.
26-second perfect.
Nonetheless, this first
That was
game,
a
1 round of
very one-sided
Pressure
round.
at the wall from Mogul too. Just like, man,
Nice
you know
whiff
this guy's gonna
punish.
focus. Just no scare.
Fuck, your boy is tired.
Okay. Oh, what a step.
No, the trooper roll did
Got
it.
the
Little
down,
Perry.
got the
Still
low
ready.
parry.
Still ready.
Carrying him with the knee. Spike.
Okay. He's going to get the wall here. What are you going to do? He's going to have to be very careful for the charge. Oh, my God.
Very
The
nice.
float and the interrupt.
Let me get some more heat.
I thought for sure he'd get the wall.
Hook it up.
Spends the heat.
Second hit.
Second
shot
hit.
caught.
Finds his mark.
Counter
No break on the
hit.
counter hit throw. Heat dash coming soon. There it is.
He's able to use it.
The trade in Claudio's favor.
He challenged, and he's going to pull off the win. That was a sick challenge.
It's important to note this is a 1-to-3 set.
Yes, yes. You got one more. You got one more.
Nice. Counter hit jackknife goes to the Sky Slash Nova. 2-4 punish from Pena.
Hmm.
Now the meat hook. Ain't gonna find the wall for it. There's your spin. There's your activation.
Bow, bow,
Yo, he's
bow.
going to add it up here. What's he going to do? What's the mix? Goes for the mid this time.
Mid into low.
Watch
The
your
windmill
ankles.
kick.
Watch your ankles. He did, in fact, watch his ankles.
The wall's gonna mess him up.
Big launch. No, it ain't.
Wall kind of saved his life, though.
Uh,
Didn't hurt nearly as bad as it could have.
There's no way.
oh. Drop it.
Hey, treat that shit just like a hell sweep. Just because it got blocked once, I mean, you got to stop using it.
Kick. The first one. The first one. Charge it. Just throw
There's
it
no
in
way.
the
He's
bag.
gonna
And
do it
the
again.
splat. Oh
He
my
can do
God.
it again.
That move is so dumb.
10 seconds. Run
Nice
up
break.
roll.
Oh my God.
Oh,
The third
It's over.
dimension.
the low snap kick.
Back
Back
one.
one. The
Oh
low.
my
What a
God.
comeback sequence there from Bull Gold. Yo, it ain't Bull Silver, it ain't Bull Bronze. He's going for that gold.
More gold.
That's it, isn't it?
Put it in a safe deposit box. Save it for later.
Oh, wait, no, I forgot. New TWT rules. It's first to 3 in loser semis.
Oh, man.
All according to plan.
Right? Ow, coming up to the stage.
Forgot about
to
the
talk
new
opinion.
rules.
I would say two. This kind of opponent in this kind of situation, even when he was at his peak, I would say in Tekken 7,
Shit.
this kind of situation is where he would run into hurdles and where he would run into, I think, problems with trying to get over these players in this situation,
Yeah.
right? He was able to find himself in the top of some events, find himself in some top 8 brackets or deep in the top 16 in big events, but it's getting over an opponent like a Mogul or a Knee when they're hot. Some kind of situation like this, especially when you get in the long set territory, where he would find himself kind of gate-kept a little bit. So especially for him, on the back foot here, down 2-0 against Mogul, but you've had a great day so far. You've already, again, I think, big dub, just being able to qualify and make it this far in a Master Plus event. But do you have something left in the tank to be able to kind of put yourself back into the driver's seat here? Because right now, Mogul is sitting pretty. 2-0 advantage here in Peru. Back 3-3, lets the follow-up rip. Right back at you. Pena said, I don't care. Jackknife and its counter hit. Launching at the wall. Driving. Down back 2, looking for the 1-4 wall splat sequence out the back turn. Mogul denies him. Testing him with the mid kicks, the mix of the lows. Oh,
He's got
mid
him
with the high
back.
He
splat.
got readjusted too.
Yeah.
It's look, it's a 3D fighter. They'll turn around.
Windmill kicks. Time goes for the Soul Zone 2, but the sidestep 4s, the lows adding up here for Mogul. Pena, what is your answer? Down back 2, this time with rolling back turn.
Wow, long range distance low.
4-2, the back turn low,
Hop
but denies
kick.
him with that sky slash.
Good ass
Nova.
Tekken
Here you go.
indeed.
We gonna break that wall?
Break that. Break it. No?
No, we gonna keep it. We gonna hold it.
Yeah, I wanna
want the
hold you
pressure.
on the wall. Yeah,
I want
yeah.
that pressure. Oh wow,
This
there we
time,
go.
Barry.
Big damage.
Carrying it
Still
with
there.
those knees, man. Then the splash damage. Trying to test him with the back 3-3, and just like that, Mogold on set point.
Pena's last stand. What's he gonna
Not
do?
looking good for
He
Pena.
has to go nuts.
Hey, he's already qualified for EWC, so that's a big W in itself.
3+4. Tracking homing kick like that.
Oh,
Everything's working for Mogold. Mogold, oh my God. Activation through the hop kick this time.
Again?
That's the second time we've seen that.
Get off of me. He dashed. This is not looking good for Pena at all. He's going to need a miracle, and it's
over.
not going to come this way. Mogold
That move
Pena,
is so cheap, bro.
What a run, like you said before, man. Pena's definitely been looking for this big placement, especially being under the pressure of being on one of these teams where you have so many successful players. But look at the showing he gave us with Raven nonetheless, and at EVO Japan 2023. Those are points on the board no matter what.
When you're on a squad with a bunch of 4.0 GPA students and you got the 3.0, like everybody's looking at you like, hey, what's wrong, man?
Right.
But when you show up to an event like this on home territory, you have results that people forgot that you can post for the past year, and you have the success he did to be able to not only get the Master Plus points that this offers for the tour, got that coveted EWC ticket. You're going to see him in Saudi Arabia later this year. But also, just congratulations on the 4th place finish.
All right, Mogold versus Mangja.
We'll be moving on. We're going to see Mogold versus Mangja facing off for the right to challenge Need a GOAT in grand finals on winner's side.
That's
Prediction
what
is
I'm
up.
talking about.
Nee has to be feeling good going up against either one of them just because he beat them earlier. So Nee in a good position, but again, got to give it up to Pena, making it into EWC, but also the highest placing Japanese player here at EVO Japan.
Well, hopefully you guys at home have been enjoying these matches like we've been enjoying these matches.
That Maui Raven said that Maui Pena said was really good, man.
Listen, I live for this shit, man. I love it. I love the evolution. I love them playing the game the way that they're playing it right now because it shows that they put in the time to actually earn the spots, man. And the fact that we have Nee here running a clinic on a lot of these players, not only just with the wins, but with the defense, the movement, the choices. He's really playing Tekken 8 right now. I said this early in the year when I saw some of his victories. It's now even more clear that, like you said before, the adaptation and the dedication is going to get you the results in the game like Tekken 8. Active defense is alive, bro.
Yeah, one of the things I really want and kind of hope for the community is that we uplift each other more to keep playing the game. We know updates are coming, right?
Bro.
We know they're coming. So I've never seen the Tekken team, communicate and react the way that they have recently. So I got to give them a lot of love. I know a ton of people are giving them some stuff, but again, we know that updates are coming. I still enjoy watching this game.
Same.
I've seen, I mean, these matches today
I wouldn't talk about it. I wouldn't talk about it if I wouldn't. And on top of it, like, just to add a caveat to it, bro, I was raised in the arcades, bro. I was playing Tekken 5, and then I played Tekken 5.1. I put money in an SBC Chaos machine. Why are you? I can wait. I'm telling you right now, either you can stop it, you keep going.
No offense to that game.
I love that game.
Yes,
I love that game. And all I'm saying is,
we know about Mars people. We know.
Yo, I'm just saying, bro. Jeez, Mars Peoples, which, oh my God.
Zero is crazy in there too.
Tabasa, nah, bro. Anyways, all I'm saying is, like you said, man, you know they're actively trying to fix it. I commend them on being open with the approach to do so, and even coming out on the stage today to be like, look, we gonna line it up
take it easy.
so you can clearly understand what's coming down the
bro.
pipeline.
Feel bad for Pena. He's legit, but that move is so cheap. Now, Pena had an incredible run, though.
We've been listening. We've been trying to
when you make it that far, you always
want to
go the distance.
Yo, shout out to Ben Namco.
I mean,
and in case you missed
played
it, we
his
got a
ass
patch
off.
coming in on Tuesday. We got one for June 3rd and another one coming in the summer. So we have a clear path for updates.
And it's like we said at the beginning of the stream, too. I think it sets the expectations and the tone for what they expect for the rest of the year. The fact that these players are playing on this stage and playing on this version of the game, we've had 2 major patches in the past month, right? You got to think what they showed at the beginning of this presentation, it kind of shows what they expect for the rest of the year.
Safe on no charge, plus on partial charge, and a guard break at full charge. Is that right? Correct.
Their toes and be able to quickly adapt on the road as they get out here and try to compete on the tour and be able to try to secure these points, these tickets, and these championships. It's really going to test the players' ability to quickly adapt with the flow of the game and how that changes.
Yeah, no, absolutely true. Absolutely true. Oh, man. I can't help but think about Fakaram. Every time I saw Brian on the wall, bro, when he hit the charge, I'm like, oh, God. He's back.
All right, guys, we are at our losers final. We're going to have 2 standout players from Korea. We got Mangja, we got Mogold. They're going to be going at it. One of them will fight for the right to go into our grand finals and go up against the legend Nee.
Man, I can't wait to see what happens after this. TWT well underway now, especially considering this is the ribbon cutting ceremony for the TWT 25. It's going to be a good one. I can already see it coming just by the matches that we have here right now. And one of my favorite parts of any tour is just the international competition and how they're going to evolve. Obviously, we already talked about the challengers, the masters, and the dojos events, respectively. That means we're going to be seeing a lot of high-profile, high-level Tekken, and a lot of people traveling to these different regions to get those points and those spots for EWC. And then once again, it just sets a precedent for the game to grow in a great way, especially considering they've given us the roadmap.
Something else I've been thinking about, too, just looking at this, we talked about earlier the fact that the Pakistan community doesn't have representation at this event, unfortunately, but after the Pakistan versus Korea exhibition, I think it was interesting how at the conclusion of that event, okay, Pakistan, clear victory. This is the response of the Korean community.
Yeah.
We took the L, but if this is the response, I can't wait to see a showdowns when we start to get on the road and see those big international.
We have one coming up soon. We got another master event with Combo Breaker, and
true.
We know a lot of the players from Korea, from Japan, obviously from the United States, but of course from Pakistan, they're going to be there as well. Actually, I got to give a lot of love to Pakistan because it must be frustrating to not be able to come here just because of just the state of
I mean, it's bigger than us.
It's definitely bigger than us.
I wish they could be here, but again, I can't wait to see when we get to see them again.
But I gotta say, man, some of my favorite players are coming from Pakistan at this point. I mean, I love the John, man. I always tell Arson Ash how he changes the game. I want to see more of these. I want to see Honey and Wise comes back and give us some of these games, man. I want to see Hafiz Tanvir. I want to see all of these players come back and represent. I tell this to all of my favorite players in the States. I want y'all to travel more. I want y'all to get out there, get that experience so we can see these big events play out the way they're supposed to, and we can have these exciting battles again, man. So, look, if you out here still repping, traveling, and you're playing the game, I commend you, man, because once again, it's one of the reasons I keep watching the game. I like these high-profile competition for real, man. I really do appreciate that, man. I have to thank players all the time for giving me matches to commentate, regardless of the game. If I talk about the game, I'm going to tell the players once it's said and done, yo, thank you for giving me these matches to get hype about and talk about in such an exciting way and inspires me.
Usopp is such a pathetic character. It actually disgusts me.
Yeah, it's going to be a busy couple months coming
up. Y'all should know that.
You're talking about Combo Breaker, Mark, but it's like once this stuff starts, it feels like a whirlwind, especially in the summer, right? We go Combo Breaker, then we got Melbourne, then we got something happening. It feels like it's something every week. If you guys if you like the matches that you've seen and the match quality that you've seen so far today, you are not going to have any shortage of it coming up in the summer months.
Yeah. And it's going to be one of those things, too, because we have this as our personal friendships. It's like, I'll see you at the next one.
See you at the next one.
I haven't seen you since this event. It's going to be one of those. But anyways, we are getting ready with the games. The final two
Where are you now? I'm on chapter 321, so I'm in Water 7.
You got
where they have like all that money
I like
and
to typically just go straight to the matchup.
The Frankie family jumped Usopp and stole the money.
Law, Claudio.
And now we're about to meet Frankie.
Claudio has a lot of moves that can kind of keep Law at bay, right? He's got the back ones. He's got the little pesky lows to deal with. He's got the running twos just in case you get a little too far. He scouts the slide, right? But Law is going to try to keep you at distance 1, distance 2. Those moves are slow enough to where he could just jab you. He can
design like that. Are you really surprised?
You really
No.
got to look for the slide.
No.
So I'm looking for
He's easily my least favorite character in this manga.
A little reserved movement coming from Woolgold, but that means you can't let him get the game started. And by him, I mean Law. They have to fight it at an even pace. I'm looking at him a lot of spacing, a lot of playing, a lot of dancing, and not just an overwhelming one-sided offensive display.
I think for Mogul, too, I look at it a little bit more simply. I'm thinking Mangja just came off of that winner's final where he got iced at 3-0. Mogul at least has had an opportunity to be able to try to build some momentum. And overall, I felt like just the way his confidence has been today, even in spite of losses, he's just been playing really calm and really well. And he's been playing really fluid, too. He's been playing to his opponents generally. Obviously, he was able to get that win over him, but you could see his approach and his style probably develop a little bit based on his opponents. And he's still been able to maintain that consistency that he's known for.
Lotus reading peak piece. Yeah, I'm trying to, stick to my play. What did I think of Aokiji? Well, I mean, obviously his introduction was brief. He wasn't there for long. He didn't do much. But honestly, he seems like he could be a pretty dope character. I'm a huge sucker for the super overpowered, nonchalant guy archetype. I'm strong as fuck, but I could kill you, but I'm not really worried about it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then the nigga froze the entire fucking ocean and shit. You think Usopp will surprise you in the future? No. I know he has moments of some sort in the future where he probably like stands up for himself and does something, but I think I'm always going to find him to be a pathetic, groveling loser who I really despise.
And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Look at the interception that's trying to occur right here. Back to the wall already.
He's also ugly as all fuck, which is saying something because it's One Piece and everyone's ugly, but...
Big damage. Get up.
Blue Moon burst there, and then
who's your favorite that you've met so far?
Just barely got Mangin Rage. Pushing towards the wall like this.
I love how he keeps.
I don't know. I don't really have a favorite character in this shit.
Like, yo, you want to move or you want to hit a button? And then he switches it up as the game goes
I guess it would be
on.
between Luffy, Zoro, and Chopper.
Changes timing up like that as well.
He had different levels of it too. I don't know if people can understand at home. If he's pulling it out, it goes into a guard break state. Yep. He can stop it at 2 different levels. It's crazy.
Especially for a character that already.
Assuming it's the same reason you don't like Mob Psycho, yeah, kinda.
Kind of tool like that is just
I just don't relate or ever enjoy those types of characters.
Oh, that was sick.
Chopper, yeah, I fuck with Chopper.
Bad reaction.
Like his hat.
Yeah, gets the float sequence here.
He's also kind of funny. He might be the funniest character so far to me.
Activation, counter activation.
Oh, break his legs.
Crunchy. Bro, threaded the needle right through his forehead.
He doesn't like Mob? No, I hate Mob.
2 rounds in. 2 rounds in already.
Fishing mid at the start like this.
Okay, Monster started to move.
And just even more so to talk about that move, Mark. Think about it. You sitting there even thinking about it is something that
Chopper, aka Tony 2 times. Tony 2 times is kind of cold.
He can get a poke in. He can keep that offense even slightly. So you better get the timing right.
It exacerbates. It really makes the Claudio Classics that much worse. It's just the way it rolls onto itself. It passively just busts his pressure. Yeah, it really does. And he already had good pressure.
And it makes it so circular, right? It makes it so circular.
Side step 4 again.
It's funny because I think One Piece is the most gag manga battle shonen right now, but I don't think it's that funny. I have a huge issue with stuff like that. I really don't enjoy gag manga because most of them are not funny. And when something's trying to be funny and I don't find it funny, it makes me like...
Complete control.
Oh, wow.
It elicits a very negative reaction out of me. And I understand that a lot of it is like Japanese humor that's like hard to translate and localize. And also, like, I'm a grown man now, you know what I'm saying? Like, if this was something that I was reading when I was 12, maybe, just maybe, I'd find more of it entertaining or amusing. But at my age, a lot of the stuff is meant to be funny to a 12-year-old and not a grown man, so.
It just feels like it's very overwhelming in a mental. Mogold is just like a very cerebral type kind of player, especially with the way he applies pressure.
Dude, like,
I went from 62 to 24 real quick. Benjamin Button with the shit. Dermatologists hate him. Ask Lotus Asakura for his one secret to reverse his aging. Yeah, like when something that's meant to be funny isn't funny to me, like it's. And another thing as well is that like I feel like I laugh like a lot of dumb shit. Like that being said, I'm not trying to pretend like, oh, I'm just a super mature man who just I'll never find children's. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I can find entertainment in like corny or stupid stuff or whatever, but for that same reason, I'm that much more harsh or critical of things that are supposed to be funny. When I don't laugh at it, I'm just like, okay, this is just,
like Mark said, the threat of the uppercut though. This is gonna be.
So for example, like Hitman Reborn. Hitman Reborn, I think, is one of the unfunniest things I've ever fucking read or watched. And it starts off as a gag manga, so it's meant to be a comedy. But I guess even Shonen Jump and the people who read it thought it was a fucking failure and not funny at all because that shit was about to get canceled until Akira Amano made the switch from it being a gag manga to an action like battle shonen. And then you have another series like Sun Can Rock, right? I think Boichi is an incredible artist. I think his illustrations are breathtaking. Love his artwork. That shit is not funny at all, like even a little bit. Sun Can Rock would be a significantly like better manga, like 10 times better if it wasn't trying to be a gag manga.
Nah, we just talked about it.
Spin at the wall, splash for the damage, and then the low touch and the mid strike to close out. Mogold. Trying to take this.
I think I agree with you, Van. I find rom-coms a lot more amusing in that way than
Gold.
I mean, there are comedies. There are series that are comedies that I do like and enjoy. I just find that like a lot of the times it's rare.
And it's not even as active defensively if we've seen somebody like
also Mogold
like,
is fucking cooking right now.
And make a mistake.
And obviously, you know, he ate a lot of damage at the wall with that hit, but look at the position here. And he still has resources to use. He has rage.
I think the least enjoyable part of the series for me in Bakuman is like the not so subtle misogyny. But nah, I feel you. I like Bakuman a lot, but I'm like, damn. This shit kind of misogynistic. Like, when you really think about it. And I think that's a reoccurring trend in Takeshi Obata and Tsugumi Oba's like collaboration pieces. There's even some of that in Death Note and shit. Platinum Men too. I think they're just a little sexist, just a little bit. Not enough to take me out of the story, but enough to where I read it and I go, interesting how you treat with female characters in this series. It's not really that subtle. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Oh man, I've never seen a slow-mo like that.
After a round where again he was laying on the offense, he had him cracked, he had him in the critical HP. Mogo was like, "I'ma just block." Okay, yeah.
Also, yeah, that Claudio charge at the wall is that move is insane.
And he's done that multiple times in the set already.
It's like I am in it. Mogo is inevitable.
Yeah.
He's snapping on him.
Look at the offense.
While standing 4 and then
nah, I feel you on that, Van. Like I can laugh at something for the sake of it being just for the sake of it, but like I definitely feel you that that's more appreciative and also the dislike for the same thing. Yeah. Because there are series that I think are hilarious that aren't like super deep or like profound or even really like, you know, approaching it from a certain perspective. Like the Devil is a part-timer. I think the Devil is a part-timer is really funny. I think Heaven's Lost Property was fucking hilarious. What are some other anime that I think are like super funny? I gotta actually look at my anime list.
Like a lot of times, it seems like
I guess my Annie list.
Down at the beginning of some of these rounds, and then Manga fights back. You know, or Manga goes up and then
to remember, what are some of the funniest anime I've seen?
Okay.
Yeah, I also think Bobobo is garbage.
Kick to answer the minute he was on defense. He was like, I don't want any of this. Hop kick, pressing a little too lightly. Oh, nice sidestep while standing 2 power to the people.
Mogold still though 1 round away from getting his rematch with
Bochi's kind of funny. I really like Bochi.
Can he do it?
1, 2, 3. Cancel on it.
Yeah, Manga's flame not yet anywhere near close to being extinguished. He just kicked him in the chest.
Did he delay?
Oh, I thought Food Wars was hilarious a lot of the time.
Just looked like it came out a little slower than usual.
I used to be a really big fan of like raunchy comedy and stuff. So like a lot of the like ecchi series I watched them. Like obviously, you know, titties was a nice bonus, but like I really just thought those were the funniest shows.
He hit him with that Tennessee Quincy, right? Oh, whoa, what's going on? What's going on? Oh my God!
A Tennessee Quincy. That's OD.
Oh!
I feel like we don't see slow-mos enough in Tekken 8, man. But that was a dominant performance by Mogold. After Manga had such a great run, to get like destroyed like that was kind of crazy.
In losers finals. Bro, he is good. That boy good.
That boy good.
That boy good.
That boy good.
With that said, Manga, of course, out here at 3rd place. Secures his ticket for
all right, grand finals, Knee versus Mogold.
Like you said, 3-0 like that in losers finals.
Predictions are up.
Grand finals to get the rematch against Knee. How do you feel about this one? Seeing how the first one went down, that was of course
any female in a Boichi work, you know that styrofoam cup is coming from the pour up in.
What did you feel about the adjustments in just 3-game set versus the first of 3? The potential here.
I think it's a very.
Well, I haven't really watched much like that since I've been older, to be honest.
Just a little differently. He
just back in the day, you know.
Active character that has to lean on his offense to get his game started.
Lucky Star was pretty good. I watched Lucky Star for the first time like a year or 2 ago with Eunice. I like that.
We've seen Knee's ability to be able to hit the gas, hit the brake, and adjust accordingly so he can take advantage of whatever you're trying to do. So it could go either way. I'm gonna be real.
One of the things is, there was a lot of reach there for Manga.
It was.
Knee does not reach.
Yes.
Knee reacts. So I think it's going to be tough, especially because he lost him earlier. And one thing that we know is the longer the set goes on, the more dangerous Knee becomes.
Yeah.
And it's not 1 set, it's 2 sets that Mogold needs to win. But he can do it. He has a good character. He has a great base of gameplay, but he has his work cut out for him.
It's hard for me. Two sets is going to be tough. 2 sets is going to be tough, especially with the way Nee's been playing.
That's what I'm saying, bro. But also, we got to talk about the activity.
Have I seen Nichijou? I've seen a couple episodes of it. Eunice and I watched some, but I didn't we didn't finish it or anything.
What if he picks Feng?
That's actually...
My introduction to the titty etchy anime was seeing Sekirei on Comcast On Demand back in middle school. I was floored that they actually showed them. Yeah, I think Sekirei was terrible. And that's how I know that, like, I'm not bullshitting when I say that there are certain, like, series that I enjoyed. And it wasn't just because of the titties, right? Like, I love High School of the Dead. Like, it's no secret that, like, High School of the Dead is, like, a top 3 anime for me. That's my 3rd favorite anime of all time. And yes, okay, I was younger when I watched it, and it's pretty horny, and like that was a bonus for me. But that's not why like I got drawn into it or like why I liked it so much, because I've seen High School DxD, I've seen Sekirei, which are just hentai, and I think those shows fucking suck. So you know what I mean?
I don't know. Either way,
yeah, Horimi is also great. That's like a top 10er right there. Not gonna lie.
To make his decisions before the match and make those adjustments within the match, because already we saw what happened in the short set. Knee outpaced and outspaced.
Knee and grands, yes sir. Winner side.
Yo,
that's my god.
They playing the.
Man, I always ask the homies. I mean, you live here, but I always ask the homies, what are we doing in Japan?
Yo,
this is tight.
Talking about Tekken.
Talking about video games.
It sounds corny as hell, man, but the other day I was just like...
Kagurabachi, the section in the beginning with that little girl were really funny to me.
Life took you here.
I'm a little bit behind on Kagurabachi, but I don't really remember what you're referring to.
Have a tournament this weekend and everybody's coming back in the town.
Oh, with the little girl that's like being chased or whatever?
Now. I'm really happy again. Cannot stress enough how happy I am to be here. I'll sit on the sofa,
I'll give it up,
talk and mess with y'all, but also to have y'all here again.
The XD plot was fire.
It wasn't quite the same before. I'll put it
no, it was not. I think the main character in High School DxD is a complete and total fucking loser who serves zero purpose and is honestly a waste of space. I also did not find the series very funny, and I also thought the plot was like the most. And I have nothing positive to say about High School DxD whatsoever. I think that show is actual garbage. That show merely exists for horny niggas. Like I just cannot be convinced that if you like High School DxD, it's for any reason other than titties.
I'm like, what the hell is going on?
It's dangerous, bro.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I just hate when niggas try to convince me otherwise. High School DxD is one of the worst anime I've ever seen.
That really does it. If you really had any questions. Well, we haven't talked to the people at home in a second, man. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying this Tekken 8 Top 8 Evo Japan 2025.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I've been enjoying it. Mark, you been enjoying it?
Yeah,
isn't the main character is like his whole thing that like he just hold on. For one, he's like a huge like pervert, obviously, right? But his like main goal is like some really like loser shit. Like he just really badly wants a girlfriend or wants to be like a playboy or really wants to get laid. It's some really loser shit like that.
Just rallying around some of these games like this one, but especially that one on the community level. It's done so much for getting so many people into these games in general, but also just getting them to come out to these events. And that's what's awesome to see. Like you say, and Steve, you talked to several people. It was their first time out here at this kind of thing. The crazy thing is me meeting new players, and this isn't their first event like this. They started in the past year or so, but they keep coming. They're still here. They're still being retained.
This is like the MC of Rent a Girlfriend. Yeah, it's some real I've never felt the touch of a woman shit.
The professional and the elite players here have done so much collaborative events and outreach to players of other games who maybe have had a passing interest in Street or you know in other titles or these kinds of games, but
like next door to us, right?
Yeah,
we got Shaka. He's the biggest streamer.
I can't speak on Chainsaw Man. I never read or watched it.
The biggest streamers in Japan just out here just chilling on the sofa and just watching fighting games, and I think it's cool.
Over Street Fighter. He runs Street Fighter events too. It's awesome.
Dude, it's so cool.
The MC's just a gooner.
Talking about video games.
I mean, I've seen like memes about it, but I didn't know to what capacity like those memes were actually like, you know, telling the truth.
Homies, talking smack, playing games when you can. Buying cool merch, you know what I'm saying? It's
got the hideout on and everything.
Yeah, you know how I get down. You know. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. It's a blessing to be over here to do this, bro.
Knee versus Mogo, let's get it, my God!
It looks like the grand finals is about to get set.
Enough mushy stuff.
Yeah,
enough with the mushy stuff.
Fight.
Let's go. Grand finals. You got the GOAT Knee on winner's side of this bracket against Mogul, the golden child, man. trying to make a statement here, trying to reset this bracket and make some crazy stuff happen. Like Markman was saying, character selection is going to come into question here a little bit, especially after the way that first set went down on the side of Mogul. But Knee looks
his downfall is literally how down bad he is. I see.
Man, with the trademark, Brian, no less.
Yes, with the trademark.
If Naruto's whole thing is I want to be Hokage and Luffy is I want to be Pirate King, the MC of Chainsaw Man is literally I just want to touch titties. Yes, that sounds like the main character of High School DxD. I'm pretty sure that's like his main goal. Like if I remember correct, like the plot, his thing, his goal is like I just really want to touch some titties, or I just really want to get laid, or just, you know, some shit like that. Which like,
gets the aerial spike, but not enough time.
Sure, man.
Starburst. Looking a lot better already.
Yeah, Mogul, far less hesitation than before. Definitely trying to impose his offense on Knee earlier on here.
I mean, everyone feels fine until they get clocked in the chin.
Yeah, exactly.
It hasn't happened yet, so he's going in. He's taking liberties at the moment.
I like that. The jab at first, and to be able to offset like that, and then goes straight in the Blue Moon Burst and heat.
Oh, and look at the whiff punish.
Testing him with these knees back and forth. Both of them trying to put knees on each other.
I mean, Knee hasn't even thrown out anything. He's already shown the threat of the sidestep.
Uh-oh, and we saw this is how the first game started.
Oh, those sidestep forwards, though, they added up.
This is how the first game started.
Then you seems like the physical incarnation of Twitch chat, a down bad, down on his luck, broke bitch-ass gooner.
And it's one of those things.
See, my thing is that, like,
dash up jab, dash jab. I don't want you to be
niggas can like whatever they want and have their opinion on whatever they want, but when they passionately defend certain series or characters, or they call certain series or characters their favorite, I know it's because they relate to that series or character, and it tells me a lot about them. You feel me?
And the 4-1. Now, what is the interaction after? Will he use his heat a little bit?
10 seconds.
Who sent Mogul to losers? Knee did.
Look at the time, though.
That low touch might be old, man. The mid strikes in the back.
Hey, he kind of cooking right now, though. He get his get back right now.
All ready for Mogul.
A great start so far. He needs to close it out, though. It don't count until you get 3 rounds.
Bro, when he steps and doesn't pull the trigger, that's something you're like, oh, man.
That you get thinking you get away with it. And this is what I was talking about. The fact that he's starting to turtle up a lot more. Mogul even holding his ground. He's not even pressing anymore. He's literally like, nope, I'm not taking that bait anymore. I'm going to make you work all the way forward. But we saw this when he was going up against Munja too. Willing to just stand there, not even move around as much as we saw Knee with that active defense, stationary defense, if you will.
Among I can't get the hype for Gachi Kuda. Me too, Fly Trap. I tried. I gave it a shot, but it just wasn't for me. I don't really have like any like major qualms with her or anything. I just couldn't get into it.
This time crash impact, gonna put the dash behind it.
Oh, this is scary.
Why you gotta come for me like that?
Dude,
he's gonna rage art.
I mean, I don't think what I was just saying applies to you.
Tennessee Quincy special.
The Tennessee Quincy special. Put that on a bumper sticker. Nah, bro, for real.
The Oreo Ishida with a little bit of Bojangles. I like it. Yo, Ishida's pretty cool, though. I'm just saying.
So stupid.
All right, here we go. Brian, Claudio, straight to rematch random stage.
Nah, be real. They really do like them some bleeds.
No, they do.
For some reason, I don't get it.
Yo, that Tennessee Quincy line, that was OD, bro. Oh, my God. My man Mark just started a gang down there. We're the Tennessee Quincy.
What do you mean I started a gang? I felt the effects of that in past events.
Usopp's one of my favorite One Piece characters. Do you find him very relatable?
That's why I didn't go to Combo Breaker last year. I was afraid.
Please say no. Even if you have to lie to me, just say no.
We're going to go back into this, guys. Mogul with the first game. Now in the life lead here in round number 1, game number 2.
Yeah, with the wall behind him, too. Running to ender there. Splash damage to kill him off that. The
no gambling.
Recipe.
So I did the prediction, didn't I? I think you guys just didn't vote on it. Or did I not put it up?
Damn.
Yeah, no, I put the prediction up. Just only 6 people participated in it.
Before, more stationary defense from Mogul, who's not really doing too much movement because he knows he's going to expose him, whereas Knee's looking for these big side steps. He's using the back and forth.
He's not even pulling the trigger every time.
Usopp was a top 5 straw hat for me.
Very patiently just waiting.
That's crazy because I don't even think he top 5, and I don't even think it's 5 straw hats yet.
Back 3, and then the delay Blue Moon Burst.
Wait, how many members we got now? So it's Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Sanji. Robin, Usopp, Chopper. Oh yeah, no, he's not even top 5 in the current ones. I don't know if Robin's like officially a Straw Hat or not or whatever, but
like he knows that Nee is looking for these big openings and the big counter hit started on this side.
So fine, I'm gonna realign.
That nigga is dead last.
With the delay timing, be able to try to catch you trying to move.
My favorite series is JoJo's. What you got for me, good sir? I could say a lot, but I won't. JoJo niggas aren't nearly as annoying as they used to be. I used to talk a lot of shit about JoJo because JoJo niggas used to be significantly more prevalent and far more annoying and loud than they are these days. But nowadays, they kind of just mind their own business for the most part.
Heat burst. Quick sidestep actually gets him out of danger. Little poke. A little heat still left.
I can respect that perspective on his character, Van. I just view him very differently and just don't appreciate it.
Little sidestep. It still gets the hit. Not gonna get the kill though.
I also can just never fuck with characters who like their whole personality is like, I'm a coward and I lie a lot. Like I just can't look past that. Like yeah, I get there's more beyond the surface than that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like the nigga just lame to me.
From both of these players in these last 2 games have been ridiculous. These last 2 rounds, I meant, excuse me.
This is a grindy match, dude. They're
yeah,
really trying to break each other down.
Look at the spacing for me.
If they have to lie to you about Usopp, that's the most Usopp thing that they could do.
Hatchet. Do it again.
Bro, he's stepping everything. It's crazy. Okay, man. I think he's baiting him to do that sidestep 4.
Yeah.
If he orbitals that, I'm gonna throw my.
Hey man. Chad versus Usopp, who's more useless? Usopp.
Back one.
Hey, Mughal looked like he figured something out. However, he kind of cracked in these longer sets. So Mughal has to reset the bracket. And I feel like in the reset, it's going to be significantly harder to win 3 more games than it was in his first set. Nee is the deathmatch god. So the more games you give him, the harder it's going to be to beat him.
Yep.
Yeah.
What about initial defense? I have no opinion of initial D. I've never actually like read or watched initial D.
What is Megane-kun gonna do here?
I'm just interested in what he would be telling him right now, because
yeah, Fakum Ram got it revealed for season 2.
But once again, more games on the board. Mughal still has to reset it if he wants the W. But let's see what the option is. Bigger stage this time around. I feel like this helps Nee more than anything.
Let's see what happens. How
yeah, Mughal was overall able to get, I think, most advantage off the walls so far.
Get off of me, bro.
I hear you, Van. I mean, I also don't like Zenitsu, but like he does cool shit when he's asleep. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't stand Zenitsu as a character. I want to Falcon punch him in the throat most of the time. But when he does the I'm asleep gimmick and I'm suddenly the coldest nigga ever, well, he is frankly the coldest nigga ever. You know what I mean? Like he do cool shit when he sleep, but I can't stand him most of the time.
I love that punch area.
But my favorite characters in Demon Slayer are Sabito and Gyu. So.
Yes.
Yeah, you think you got him? Yeah. It's like you think you got him, you didn't get me. You would have me like you never had your car.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh. Ooh.
You never had your car. Oh, almost had you.
He was ready. That was so quick. It's like, oh, you're going to finish it? Let me go.
Yeah, you missed the reveal. They did the reveal before top 8 started.
Again.
Cannonball straight to open here.
Should be all over Twitter and YouTube by now, though.
Do that move.
I feel like I'm surprised you say Sabito because he has no screen time. It's the Shisui gimmick all over again, I fear. It's the whole, he was supposed to be that nigga, but he died on some bullshit, but he really is that nigga, you know what I'm saying? And the little screen time he did have, I did like a lot. And I also just like his design and his mask a lot. And he was also my favorite character to play in the Demon Slayer game.
I love the cancel. I love the cancel.
I think he's also still my avatar on PSN.
He doesn't take the bait.
Is he going to go for the heat smash? Oh, nice punish.
4-1 in the smash.
Still got snake eyes. I said get off him.
What a whip punish. That was insane.
He's not dead.
Hey, man.
Jeez.
Hey, man.
That's a cyborg, B.
Like the Miss Hashira? Same.
Get off. Uh-oh.
Okay,
he's starting to scout the lows.
Now he's starting to see it. Now he's starting to see it.
Did he just turn this on switch or something?
He got the Zenny glasses on.
That's what Infested did. Infested went, he went up there and turned them on, turned it back off. He's like, there you go.
I ain't gonna lie. Oh, God, that's on you, bro.
Good old IT check.
That's what Spencer.
Oh, my God. The knees down, too?
Getting the Demon Slayer game in the fall? 100%.
I mean, it's perfect,
hey, I was very vocal about saying if that game ever got a sequel that I would be tapped in.
Sidestep 4, eat the 4-3.
Don't tech roll. Don't tech.
Oh, yeah, that was scary. Oh. turning it
I'm with Van, by the way. That shit is 100% on you, God. Because when I was reading, I was like, I know he fucking lying. I knew that was some bullshit.
Slower mids.
Yeah.
Counter hit starting mids on top of that.
Yeah.
Clipping him when he's trying to move around, when he's trying to get to these side step forwards, when he's trying to get to these back ones. That's why all those quicker moves were hitting.
Yeah.
Knee, of course, trying to sidestep, so he's getting clipped. But once
An oldie but a goodie Blood Plus. I've never actually sat down and watched Blood Plus.
Is on point each time too. He's been able to get good reward each time.
And I gotta say, the use of the
I don't think I've ever seen Mogul beat me.
Keep him in check, but also
I can't think if he's ever done it off the top of my head, but
he was doing cannonball straight, looking for a bunch of options to be able to try to
hey,
make him not be able to move as easily, but then also restrict some offensive options in that mid-range.
But maybe this is what Mogul needed. Maybe he needed to restrict Knee's ability to kind of move, because now he's in this walled space. Knee can't move as much. Oh my God! He was ready.
First
time to smash.
That's why he hasn't been using it on Knee, because Knee gets around. I get around.
Yo, back forth into the breaker. Yo.
Dude, this is crazy. Full turn adjustment so far.
I like that little poke on the low. The jab to intercept the throw.
Cannonball straight again. Keeping him honest.
The whip punish.
He's spacing. He's spacing.
yeah, Knee's on winner's side.
I said get off me, bro.
Crash impact denied.
Nah,
Dash. Oh my God.
Oh.
Activate, no step. Cannonball straight, wall pressure. Block smash, hatchet.
What a hot kick.
Nova gonna save you for now.
Got so much respect for Mogul to be able to pull that out.
Stationary defense, not a lot of movement.
No help to gain back here though.
Oh, comeback season?
Not gonna take much. Dash pressure.
A 4-3?
Nope, not quite.
Me and Mark looked at me, man, I could have up for a 3.
He only uses that in combos usually. That was crazy.
A little slower, low, gets over the low. I think it's a great idea.
Oh
But
my
I
God.
get why he did it. He wanted to have more window to crush the low.
Yes.
It was crazy.
Oh, bro, the animation knockdown on the hatchet.
The cross, the hatchet, the activation.
Is this 5 straight rounds?
Nah, Knee's just on some other shit.
It's 6 straight rounds for Knee. It is.
He turned this around. He's turned this.
Not sure I've heard you
around.
speak on it, but how do you feel about Lars being as good as he's in season 2? Since I know you're not too fond of him. I mean, I already thought the character was strong, and now they just made him stupid.
I'm watching the stage now.
And he's still as corny as ever.
Knee on the verge now of his 4th Evo title. If he could win this last game. How you guys feeling about these adjustments?
Goat talk.
Look, you
Goat
can
talk.
check my Twitter timeline. I was like, yo, Knee is playing Tekken 8 now.
So as I was saying about Knee and these long sets, by
he
the
was
way.
like, thanks.
Look at the character.
The Fang.
It feels like a desperation pick at this point.
It feels like a desperation pick, but the tell is how prepared is Knee for this?
How prepared is he? And then also, how is Mogul going to open? He's got to make this fast, I think.
Yeah, he has to take
float.
over. He needs the pace. But right now, you can't get the pace if you're stuck at the wall dealing with this. I feel like Knee's going to go offensive.
Jab floated. We rolling dice. We got the snake eyes.
Oof.
Engage.
Oof.
Hatchets. Smash them. Hatchets.
Oh my
Back
God,
Okay,
yo.
you got the palm. You got the palm.
He tried to catch him moving. He hit him with the homing attack.
I like the
174
cancel.
in the low tap.
Yo,
my God.
this
Knee
is
in the lead now.
this is nuts.
What a turnaround.
The step into the jet
Not
upper.
even all the time, but Knee with the precision.
The precision in the read.
Okay.
He's so good at the game.
My man is ready.
Yo, he's on.
Oh
He's so good at the game.
Oh my God.
Spin on him. Activate.
Oh my.
Still got it.
Oh my God. Hold up.
Oh,
I wanted that to end. I wanted that combo so bad.
Guys,
It's so cool.
Evolution Japan tournament point for Knee. He is 1 round away from getting his 4th title.
Wait a minute.
Baby, put your... hold on.
Van, there's no way you're talking about who I think you're talking about.
Hatchets.
You like...
You gotta fight back.
You're not talking about the nigga who died, right? That was stealing money? There's no way.
Oh my God.
Yo, put your fours up. Put your fours up.
Active defense.
Short of the splat.
There's no
Hand
way.
kick.
He's not gonna do
Okay.
it. There's no way.
Okay, you talk about Koichi.
Block that.
Put your fours up.
How could you? I just had to be sure. Knee's the GOAT.
2025. 4 EVO championships over Mole Gold here. Reversal of fortune.
Boy, Chanel got the guns out. Hold on.
Knee, your champion for Tekken 8.
That was sick. That was so tight.
Goat talk.
He was losing.
Goat talk. Bad. Pick that trophy up immediately. Bad.
Yo, shout outs to Knee, yo. Oh,
that nigga said, hold up. Why Knee hit him with the...
I've never seen such amazing adjustment. That was insane.
I feel like you haven't seen him lock in like that in a while.
It's like
that
young
was,
Knee.
That was crazy.
That was, yeah, yo, this run, by the way, is some of the most dominant I've seen Knee in a minute.
Hot on the heels. Hot on the heels. Yo, Evo Vegas, oh, that's going to be a movie. That's going to be a movie. Evo Vegas is going to be a movie. Evo Vegas is going to be a movie.
The TCU is cooking right now. The TCU.
The Tekken Cinematic Universe.
Arsene, you got 5? I'm coming for you.
I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass, Arsene. Let's go.
Man, bro, it's about to be doomsday in Vegas.
Bro.
Doomsday.
Oh my God, let's go.
You saw Hamiko and Genya over there geeking out too, but that was the conclusion here of the Tekken 8 tournament here at EVO 2025. You just saw Knee with a 4th EVO championship title in incredible fashion, bro. It felt like the whole weekend, but today just lights out. And he did it in a way that I didn't expect to work the way it did. But to me, that just talks a little bit about the effort that he's putting into this game. He's found a way to make his defensive approach, his spacing, and his sense of timing work on this stage at this level of the game, and it put together a championship. And just like you said, now I'm looking at Vegas, and look, y'all better get your tickets. You better register. June 9th is the deadline. Do not be late. Please be on the lookout. That's going to be a move.
And don't DM me saying
he has 4 EVO titles. Yeah, that was his 4th.
I don't want to hear none of that. I'm telling you, it's going to be a move. And you know, yo, the pop-offs. The pop-offs, though. Look at the stick. Look at the stick, though.
Shout out to Chanel. The DRX boys.
DRX boys in the building.
They were cheering on their boy.
Listen, I'm saying this right now only because Knee is conscious of this. My man went straight to the 4. He's like, yo, that's 4. That's 4. I'm on your ass.
Knee in 4th quarter.
Let's go.
4th quarter, bro.
Let's go. Look, man. And I'm glad you said he found out and did it his way. We saw 2 different ways of playing defense from 2 different players. Mulgold played a very stationary defense, looking for you to kind of space out, looking for great punish, looking for these intercepting moves to try to take advantage. But also, but also just the fact that we looking at Knee being like, hey, I'm going to sidestep. I'm going to make you whiff. And I'm going to make you go out of the range that you need to be successful and get these combos, and then I'm going to hit you. And when it's completely overwhelming, I'm going to finish you.
This performance felt like him cashing chips in on the experience over the past year, but then also, again, adapting to this new version of the game with the improved movement, with the improved sidestep, and then being able to leverage that in spite of all the offense and volatility that this game can have. He said, wait, I can impose my will beyond all that. And then taking the win the way he did, that was crazy, man.
Real quick, got to give it up. Mulgold, the golden child.
Yes.
Star out of Korea, did an amazing job, but again, sometimes you run into some tough competition, but he still played out of his mind.
That's still a crazy placement, bro.
He's locked in for EWC. Hella points. Only Knee has more.
Yes.
And this is a good look for him because you know he's going to be around.
We know how the season goes, right? Remember when TWT happened? What was it, 2024? This dude, Arslan Ash, could have fed a whole family with his TWT points.
Yeah.
And this is how you get there. You come to events like this, you get the dub. But once again, one of the reasons this is a Masters Plus event, because it's one of the hardest tournaments to even make that happen at. But now this is the ribbon cutting ceremony for TWT 25. Everybody was watching this. In the next event you see people at, the Combo Breakers. I'm telling you, Evo Vegas is going to be crazy, and you don't want to miss it. June 9th is the deadline to get tickets. Don't tweet, don't text me, don't hit Markman. You just better be there.
Last year,
it's going to be crazy.
Last year we had 4,000 people. I'm not sure if we're going to hit that again, but let's at least rep hard.
Yeah.
Especially for people in America.
Well, as he feels like that, my fault. I was looking at Twitter.
Yo, I like how the American.
Are we watching EWC when it happens?
Very well.
When is it happening again? Last year I was in New York while it was going on.
Honestly, man, I just want to
for
say
Anime
shout out to all the
NYC.
regions, man. I mean, even like you said,
But I don't have any
man,
trips planned this year, so
shout out to
probably.
Europe, bro. K-Wiz was out here.
Europe
It's a lot
always
of
on the
people.
road.
All
Shout
those
out to
guys, man.
Spags out here as
that's
well.
love. That's love.
So
bro.
take it
We
easy,
came out
Squire.
as well. Everybody came out to show love and actually get in this tournament, and there's been amazing matches in the meantime to get us here. Brown man taking out some crazy victories as well.
Who knew he could still play?
Bruh, I'm telling you, man.
I do. I spent the night at his house. He was throwing me around. God damn. Like, he said he didn't like Heihachi in this game. He did. I couldn't tell the difference the way he was playing.
Don't fall for that.
I couldn't tell.
Don't fall for that. I'm not too. I'm not a fan of this new Heihachi. I've been playing Heihachi. I think he's sick.
Meanwhile, Warriors Instinct, he just activating every game.
He got Warriors Instinct on the first round. How you do that? Guys, man, I had fun with y'all. I know we're waiting for the award ceremony. We're going to crown, of course, our champion, but it's always a pleasure to talk Tekken with you guys. I'm glad they took you off security duty for the cosplay this year.
It was rough, man. I had to hang the security jacket.
You're the only one that listened to the dress code.
Bro, you know I get it. Come on, man. I tried to follow it. I put shorts in my bag. I'm gonna bust them out a little bit later. But
I have to tear away pants if we're gonna get crazy.
I was scared to do that on camera.
Yo, the oil kings? The oil kings?
You might go too hard.
It might go too hard. But anyway,
you flick too hard.
I said it earlier,
we get banned
man.
real quick.
I said it earlier, man. I'm just glad to be on this sofa talking about these games out here with y'all, and I'm glad to have y'all here again, man. It's always a pleasure.
Nah, man.
We're gonna run it back.
I hope so, and I'm hoping I'm here for it.
All right, here's the award ceremony, guys. We got Itsuka and Gomari-chan helping with the awards, with the medals for the players. Gomari-chan, very impressive
August
team
13th through 16th.
I think her husband is not in
I
this game.
think so.
She's an Armor King fan, but she's still making the adjustments to play the game. Itsuka, who's holding the medals there, she's a Street Fighter player. I think she hit Master Rank with Ken.
Wow.
But Rank 2 in 7th place.
Yeah, I like that what's really special about this event is that it's becoming more and more community-oriented. That everyone here is a part of the community in some way.
Yeah, man. Shadow also in 7th place.
Big Shadow representing Team Liquid out here for USA.
And then in 5th place, we got Ulsan.
He deserves it.
Really wanted to see his friends fight, but he didn't get that honor.
It was good with you, Q. Hope you've been well.
EWC champion Ulsan.
Yep, and then Moyil on the other side of the 5th place.
Moyil.
Some fun matchups there we got to see, man. I love the Pena versus Malwell set. That was a lot of fun to watch.
It was, for me, one of the most fun sets.
And now 4th place, Varol Pena making a huge return and statement here. You can see it on his face, man. He's been waiting for that for a year.
You know how long I've been waiting for this?
2, EWC qualifier. Good stuff to Pena. Like I said, he put it in you.
Mangja on the other side, a repeat qualifier here, repeat top 8 at Hero Japan. Went back-to-back bookend years. Here you go, of course, the Golden Boy, Mo Gold. Ever-present threat, no matter what bracket, no matter what region. Always on the docket, but your champion, baby. Don't say he's back. He never left,
He never left.
That's neat.
There you go.
The champion of EVO Japan 2025.
The winner, second place winner, third place winner will respectively be given gold, silver, and bronze Nikon fight sticks.
Of course, shout-outs to our partners over at Nikon,
Hey.
awarding 3rd, 2nd, and 1st place with these coveted trophy sticks.
The silver, of course, goes to Mogul, but
What a run, though, bro.
yeah.
Man, this dude Morgold, man. Just the amount of times I've been able to call his matches live now and just seeing his progression is something you cannot deny, but you definitely cannot deny me. You cannot. My man has put the time. My man has put, hey, yo, what if he bought the gauntlet back out and hit the snap? Bruh.
He brings the
There's still stuff happening for EVO Japan, or are we wrapping up? Street Fighter. Street Fighter top 8 is next, but I'm not going to watch.
Yo, I'm getting too hyped.
Can I drop a Twitter link? Sure.
The Conqueror? Oh, bro, it's going to be a movie. Oh,
Like a week
my
after
God.
EVO.
The TCU, man.
The TCU, baby.
Got niggas. Everyone's trying to get me to go to Evo, but also everyone's trying to get me to go to Anime NYC, and those are in the same month, and my pockets are just not built for that this year.
So of course Tekken second, Tekken 8 being the second biggest.
And then EWC is in between that. Not that I'd be going to that, I'd just be streaming input.
But shout out to, of course, to everyone from the community joining the event. Of course, our champion Nee. I wonder what he's gonna say. I'm very curious.
That is number 4. Arslan, I'm on your ass. Just drops the mic. I'm like,
Yeah, I saw this
the
tweet.
internet's gonna go wild with it, but you know it's all love.
It's all, of course.
No, if you play the game, you want to see that.
You want that.
That's what I'm saying.
Who don't want to see that,
bro?
I'm gonna let you translate for him, Steve.
Oh, I got you.
사실 이제 철권 A씨 나온 지 1년이 되는데 작년에 저는 사실 굉장히 어려웠습니다. 하지만 철권 A에 적응하려고 굉장히 노력했고 이렇게 또 성적을 내게 돼서 정말 기쁩니다.
鉄拳8が出てもうすでに1年以上経ちますが、で実際に私も去年いろいろと苦戦してて、ただ今この場にいて優勝できたことをものすごく嬉しく思いますし、皆さんと競い合えたことを光栄に思っております。
That's 4.
I appreciate it,
an honor
man.
to be able to get the win here like this, especially after the tough fights that he had in the previous year.
Evo Japan 2025 presented by Tekken 8.
That's your champion. Give it up for him. Don't doubt him. 4 Evo titles to his name. Tekken 8 Evo Japan 2025. Nee. It all belongs to Nee.
Man, what a tournament though. I really wasn't able to see
How long did it take
every
you?
one of the matches that I would like to. Obviously,
I don't remember. A few hours. We were like watching Pokemon while she did it.
Whole 9. So I wasn't able to catch all the matches.
Little Vegas and Evanese are going to be so fucking fire. I love you so much. I want to go to France. I had a passport now, so I just want to go everywhere.
Watch the mayhem unfold in my own time.
But alas, money.
Tournaments on the horizon coming up that are worth points, that are worth spots, that are worth trips that you want to make sure you watch. The TWT.
Well, I think that's going to do it for me.
And we already have a leader on that TWT board. It's going to be none other than me. A great display of Tekken. When it comes to different ways to play the game, defensively, offensively. We had a crazy roster of characters up there.
Well, for those of you over on the YouTube side, greatly appreciate y'all for coming through. And I'll see you guys again real soon. Later.
First champion here for the TWT 2025.
I'll see you guys on the Twitch side. Yo, Z, turn up. Thank you for the 28 months. Greatly appreciate it.
But you got to start your legacy somewhere. So you guys obviously
see if I have anywhere to drop y'all off at.
Evo events open to everybody. So, of course, make sure you guys give yourself a shot and make it out to these events. We'll see you at Evo Vegas. Obama, what you got to say?
I just can't wait to see how everyone else responds to this. I can't wait to see how the Pakistan community responds to this win. It's not fun watching. It's not fun watching one side get beat up the whole time. But what makes this so special, what makes this so entertaining, and what carries over the hype from that we had the past 5-6 years is being able to see both sides challenge each other and each side respond in turn. And so with that said, this was Tekken 8 here at Evo Japan 2025. It was a pleasure. I'm glad to have y'all back, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching from wherever you watch from in the world. We're going to take a quick break before we get this 6,000-man Street Fighter 6 tournament.
I think it was actually 7,000 for Street Fighter.
Soon. We'll catch you guys next time, June 9th. Get your tickets for Evo Vegas. We'll see you there.
I really don't have anywhere in particular to send you guys.
Nothing amazing happens here.
Yo, Van, my guy, thank you for the 5 gift to homie. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much, as always. My computer just made a weird sound, but I don't know.